Hello again and welcome on into another edition of RDogs Insider. I'm your host, Dan Atchison. On this episode, we'll take a look at the last couple of weeks for the RDogs on the field, take you to the finish line of the RDogs Run Forest Run 5K, sit down with Devin Belaski, one of the key pieces in the RDogs outfield, and get you ready for some cool events happening at the Joe in the not-so-distant future. All of that and more on this edition of RDogs Insider. Welcome back to this edition of RDogs Insider. The RDogs month of May has been a series of ups and downs for the ball club. They began the month winning 4 of the first 5 and 6 of the first 9 before going on a season-high 6-game losing streak, which included a 4-game sweep by the Greenville Drive at the Joe. One constant this season has been the pitching. Even with the up and down month on the diamond, the pitching staff has been tremendous. They have logged a 3.22 ERA, which is top 5 in the league during the month. Jordan Montgomery has been pacing the staff with 2 wins and a sub-1 ERA during the second month of the season. He did spend a week on the disabled list after a 1-inning start in West Virginia, but overall in the month he has yielded just 1 run in over 18 innings pitched. He's walked 6 and struck out 20 opposing hitters. In fact, the lefty was named the South Atlantic League Pitcher of the Week for the games played during May 18th to the 24th. For the week, Montgomery went 1-0 with a .79 ERA. In 2 games started with 1 earned run allowed on 4 hits, he did not walk anybody and struck out 15 hitters across 11 1/3 innings pitched. He is the first RDog to take home a league award in 2015. Now on the opposite side, the offense has dipped a little and is hitting in the low 200s for the month. They have powered up for 10 home runs as a team, but they continue to rack up the strikeouts with nearly 200 during the month of May. Jorge Mateo has been a bright spot all season long at the plate for Charleston. The third-ranked prospect in the Yankees organization has been hitting above 250 for the entire season and continues to pace all of baseball, both minors and majors, in steals with 32 in 39 attempts. We now send it to commercial break with the highlight of the season for Jorge Mateo, an inside-the-park home run he hit against the Rome Braves on Memorial Day at the Joe. Sit back and enjoy. We'll be right back with the outfielder Devin Belaski next on the RDogs Insider. Welcome back to RDogs Insider. Today we have the pleasure of being joined by outfielder Devin Belaski. Devin, thanks so much for joining us.
Yeah, no problem.
Now, fans may not know Devin was a 31st round pick of the 2014 draft last year by the New York Yankees out of UC Riverside. And what was getting that call like for you?
Oh, it was awesome. It's something that I've always wanted. My family grew up a Red Sox fan, so getting it from the Yankees was a little hard to swallow, but it was definitely a good experience.
Red Sox had 30 rounds to pick
Exactly.
you. They didn't, so
Exactly.
I'm sure it was all water under the bridge. You're with the Yankees now.
Oh, yeah.
And you're from California, and you played out there at UC Riverside. A little connection with you and Connor Spencer, a little rivalry there, UC Irvine, UC Riverside?
Yeah, I mean, never really knew him in college, just a little bit, but he definitely beat us up a little bit, so we'd always go at it.
Yeah, and that's a common rivalry out there in California.
Yeah.
Another rivalry here in the South Atlantic League is the Greenville Drive and the Charleston RDogs, and your good buddy Francisco Tellez is the first baseman for the Drive. You almost had a collision here that first game that they were at the Joe. You would have won that, right?
Oh, yeah. If I would have gone after it, he would have been on his back.
Now, what's that like playing against a college teammate? Do you provide insight to the pitchers to say, hey, here's how to get this guy out, here's what he did in college, how to pitch him and everything like that, or is it just, he's a good hitter, go get him? I
mean, I give him a little bit, like his tendencies, but other than that, I just let them kind of do their thing. They have their reports and everything, so they know what to do.
Talking with Devin Belaski, outfielder for the Charleston RDogs. Now, back to your year here with the RDogs. It's your first one. You're hitting, above 280. What's been really working for you at the plate?
Just trying to have a solid approach with every at bat. Go up there. We have good scouting reports in the dugout. Colby lets us know what to expect, and just going up there and looking for one pitch.
And I know you're a young player in the game. And working with Colby must be great.
Oh yeah.
Scouting reports, how much have those changed in your baseball career? Not professionally, but from college to now. It's all about the numbers, and there's a report on everybody.
Oh yeah, it's much different. College, like going from high school, you get nothing. Then college, you get a good amount of information, but here you pretty much know every pitcher's tendencies.
How many hours he sleeps at night, what his heart rate is, everything like that. Working with Colby, just touch on that real quick. Colburn, a big leaguer, he brings that big league mentality to the River Dogs.
Oh yeah, he's great. He doesn't really beat things into you. It's more just like he figures out what you like to do and he just builds off it, gives you good confidence.
Now, defensively, you've been playing outstanding defense, part of an outstanding outfield for the River Dogs. You guys get to everything, whether it's hit over your head or in front of you. Saw a play you made at the wall last night on the warning track. You slid, made the backhanded grab. What's it like to get a good jump and to make a catch like that?
Oh, it's always good. As an outfielder, if you can run down a ball that the hitter thinks he's got a double or triple on, then it's awesome. It's also bad from a hitter's side when they do that to you, but it's always solid.
And you've made plenty of spectacular plays out there in center field so far this season in the entire outfield. Now, we'll get you out of here on a little bit of fun, some superlatives, put you on the spot, make your teammates blush a little bit. Who's the worst dancer on the team? If you had to guess, who's the worst dancer?
Worst dancer? Probably go Connor Spencer.
Connor Spencer?
Yeah.
You're going to throw him right under the bus?
Oh, yeah. I got to. I love the guy.
California brothers, and you went to rival schools. And now, who is the worst bus buddy? If you had to pick one guy that you did not want to join the bus, sit next to on the bus, who would that be?
Joey Maurer.
Okay.
Yeah, he just stinks up the whole bus. It's bad.
He stinks up the whole bus, and we'll get you out of here on this. Who's the biggest bromance on the team?
Biggest bromance?
Who are the two guys that are inseparable on the team?
Ani and Fowler.
Ani and Fowler. A couple of outfielders. Do you feel left out?
I mean, a little bit sometimes, but I just got to let them do their thing.
Well, you know what? We'll let them do their thing. You keep doing your thing, and thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Devin Belaski on this edition of River Dogs Insider. We'll be back to take a look at a couple of special events at the Joe on the next segment here on the River Dogs Insider. Welcome back to River Dogs Insider. We round out the show with a look at a couple of special events in and around the Joe. The first is the Run Forest Run 5K, which took place on a gorgeous Sunday in the Low Country. Eric Ashton and Virginia Weininger brought home the trophies for being the fastest man and woman, respectively. Ashton recorded the best time of all male participants with a 15:13 race, while Weininger's time of 20:44 was tops among female competitors. All in all, this year's event was a huge success. It featured over 600 participants and ended at home plate of Riley Park. Finishers were greeted at the finish line by scores of well-wishers, including members of the River Dogs team that were cheering, holding signs, and using noisemakers to welcome the runners to the finish line. Many thanks to Fleet Feet Sports, Go Race Productions, and all of the sponsors for helping the River Dogs put on a fantastic event here in 2015. And finally, today we are calling all kids for the River Dogs Baseball Camp presented by Kickin' Chicken on June 17th through the 19th. The camp is for kids ages 6 to 13 and includes professional baseball instruction from River Dogs players and coaches, lunch every day, and a sweet water bottle and camp t-shirt. Now you must be pre-registered to take part in the fun, and hurry up because space is limited. For more information, call Kristen Wolf at 843-723-7241. That will do it for this edition of River Dogs Insider. Many thanks to Devin Belaski and to you for joining us today. We'll see you again real soon, everybody, on the next River Dogs Insider. And as always, go River Dogs.